A professor of history who writes at Powerline blog has a habit of doing what professors often do, which is make fun of people and be sarcastic. Sarcasm means tearing flesh. Sark is flesh, and chasm is Greek for tearing. Sark is Greek for flesh. So sarcasm means literally tearing flesh, as if one is a cat or a bird of prey, some animal who rips a catch to pieces. Anyway, sarcasm is one of the occupational hazards of the professoriate. And this particular professor, earlier this month in February of 2020, posted a video of a neighborhood group in front of the Seattle City Council, a recent event, testifying against the city's decision to pull trees out of neighborhoods, make way for other things like commercial interests. And the video went somewhat viral, from what I understand. The professor certainly liked it. He liked it as a way of making sarcastic comments about Seattleites, which was pretty easy because the group did their testimony in front of the Seattle City Council, which is communist, straight up communist, was crazy. Not it was the kind of thing you would sort of expect from the old hippie and modern hippie wannabe population of Seattle, which currently runs the place with the acquiescence of the old wealthy families. Anyway, the professor was making fun of these people, which was not hard to do, but it's also not really right to do. And it was about the removal of trees. They were basically lamenting the city's removal of trees and destruction of trees and beauty and things like that. The way they went about it was not what I would have done, certainly, but the professor was trying to make fun of them. So in the comment section, I wrote the following. The kernel of truth inside this woman's and this group's insanity is that trees are living creatures who perform many services for many other creatures. And old and beautiful trees are much beloved of man for many reasons, not least of them aesthetic ones. Whose heart has not felt the pangs of grief upon seeing an old and serviceable tree, a lifelong friend, destroyed for some purpose demonstrably less important than many the tree fulfills? You all did love him once, not without cause. What cause withholds you then to mourn for him? O judgment, thou art fled to beasts, to brutish beasts, and men have lost their reason. Bear with me. My heart is in the coffin there with Caesar, and I must pass till it come back to me. I must pause till it come back to me. William Shakespeare, Julius Caesar, Act 3, Scene 2. Mark Antony speaking in the forum. President Trump has committed the United States of America to the Trillion Tree Campaign.